Hi everyone and welcome to my passion project. I am so excited to get started on letting you know what this is and what it's all about for me. In 2017, I discovered I was gluten-free, and since then I have been compensating time and time again to find foods that satisfy the need for the typical gluten-filled foods that I previously enjoyed before 2017. So for this passion project, I decided to research and find the best gluten-free chocolate chip cookie recipe that I could find. I have had such a journey in trying to fulfill that sweet tooth that I was able to do before, but since then, gluten-free foods just aren't the same. And so this is that project. Kind of getting in depth of how I started this research, I went on many different blog sites. There's a lot of different people that have tried to go kind of along the same journey and experiment with different things, different recipes. And I read many blogs, and there was 3 more or less secret ingredients that I found that people use to try to make better gluten-free cookies. These 3 secret ingredients in each separate cookie mix, so they're not all together. Dry pudding mix, sour cream, and cream cheese. So I went about finding recipes that had the highest rating, reviews, the best reviews, people that said that they have tried other things and that these were the ones that worked for them. So I wanted to go ahead and do my best to recreate these recipes. And that is what I've done in the following clips. So in the following clips, you will see my attempts and my experiences in the kitchen. Don't mind the mess, please. It is a home. We live here. And I start off with the dry pudding mix, and I move on to sour cream and then cream cheese. So the mixing process, I talk about the dough, I cook them, I show them at the end, and then kind of what my overall view is of that cookie. At the end of this video, I will let you know which one is my favorite one. Okay, I've mixed together everything in the cookie dough minus the pudding in this recipe. I'm adding vanilla pudding, 3.4 ounces of pudding into the mix, I think. Hopefully this turns out. I'm about to put them in the oven, and I did notice that with this dough, it is a lot more sticky almost, and slightly more fluffy, I'd say, within mixing it up. So I'm gonna put these in and then see how they turn out. Okay, I might have overdone them a little bit. It said to cook them until the edges were lightly golden brown. They did spread out a lot all over the pan, but it said in the middle is so light. It did say to leave it light and almost underdone in the middle, it said. So we're gonna leave it on the pan for 2 minutes and then move them to a cooling rack, and we'll see how they look in a little bit. Okay, so these are the cookies. They have completely cooled, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when I tear it apart. It looks pretty sticky, I'd say, gooey maybe in the middle, and they are very flat, a very thin cookie. Overall, I'd like it to be thicker than that, but the taste is very good. Okay, so I'm now making my sour cream cookies. Sorry. I have mixed the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients, and I'm now going to combine the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. I've added the sour cream and all the normal ingredients: butter, sugar, salt, baking soda, baking powder. So I'm just combining these, and then I will show you how that looks. So I am just finishing up mixing the sour cream cookie dough. I just have to add the chocolate chips at the end. What I'm noticing about this compared to the dry pudding mix that I did previously is this dough is a lot thicker, almost like a bread dough consistency. So that's the main thing that I've noticed for you. So I'm completely done mixing the sour cream dough. It is super thick and so sticky, almost like a marshmallow paste. I don't know if you can see. It's just so sticky. Okay, so pretty much fresh out of the oven. This is the chocolate chip cookie. It did say to take it out when the edges were getting slightly golden brown, but it feels like pretty doughy still. It feels like light and airy, sort of like the marshmallow I compared it to earlier. But the inside is very, well, not very done. It's done. Light and airy. Kind of like a marshmallow, but the stickiness is gone. Very good. I had forgotten to record when I mixed the two, but this is the dough, the final dough of the cream cheese. It has the consistency a lot like the sour cream. It's a lot stickier. However, this recipe has cornstarch in it. I'm not sure what exactly that will do. And also the baker of this recipe strongly recommends that this dough be chilled before it's made into the dough balls. So I'll get back to you when it's okay. Here is the cream cheese cookie, completely cooled. It did get a little bit more brown on top. I noticed compared to the sour cream ones, still much more fluffy than the pudding mix ones though. The inside is done and cooked. Light and fluffy, kind of like the sour cream, but slightly, a better taste. Very good. Thank you everyone for watching. So if you are wondering, sitting on the edge of your seat, wondering which was the best cookie, I would have to say the cream cheese cookie. I think it combined the flavor and the chewiness of the pudding mix cookie, along with like the fluffiness of the sour cream cookie, which I just didn't think had as much maybe flavor to it. And kind of combine both those good elements in the cream cheese cookie. And I thought that was the best. If you want to try any of these cookie recipes in a gluten-filled cookie, I feel like it would make a gluten-filled cookie just even better as well. I was amazed at how fluffy and soft they stayed over weeks. I kept these cookies in a jar on my counter for the last like 3 weeks. Some of them I made the pudding mix cookies a long time ago, and they stayed soft the entire time until I ate them. My roommate, who eats normal gluten-filled food, said that she was also very impressed with my cookies as well. So thanks for watching. I was super excited to go on this journey and do this research and have this opportunity. And I'd be excited to learn if any of you try it. So leave in the comments below. Thanks.